So itong mga media na to, hayaan mo yan. Hindi naman dumadaan ng polis yan. All of them are not lawyers. When I say reward, dead or alive, it's mean the same thing. There are laws to be observed before you do it. What am I into in my messages? I just want you to be brave at huwag kayong patakot-takot mamatay dahil trabaho ninyo yan. Pinili naman ninyo yan. Hindi naman kayo pinilit na magpunta dyan. Ngayon, kung magpunta ka sa pulis, yan yung masakit. Kayo lahat, ha? It's not the appropriate time for me to be lecturing. Pero kayo, do not within the 6 years that I will be. Huwag yung kayong magkadisgrasyahan tayo niyan. Sinasabi ko yung madidisgrasya kayo. At madidisgrasya kayo. Hindi ako urong dito. And I said, I would stake my honor, my life, and even the presidency. Kaya kong bitawan yan. I do not have any illusions about being there all the time or hanging on to the pressure. Nandito na rin ako, gawin ko ang gawin ko. Kasi maraming presidente dumaan sa bayan natin na ano nangyari? Kasi hindi ninyo pinapakinggan eh. Yan ang mahirap. Now the problem with that, let me give you a lecture about the human rights. Sabi nila noon, ito si Duterte is advocating for death by hanging, heinous crimes. Kasi noon, meron tayong death penalty. Anong sinasabi nila? Really, the naivety of a human being. Meron man tayong human rights noon, Mayor Duterte. But hindi man ako yun. Sabi, it is a deterrence. It might deter, prevent, obstruct, or at least make him realize that there is a death penalty. Kaya dapat takutan, it deters him from committing a crime. Sabi nitong mga, gusto pa ko yung ulo ninyo eh. Itong mga to, nandiyan naman yan. Bakit? Wala man. Did it deter crimes from committing? Did the criminals? Why? So what is the reason? I'll give you a reason, very simple. Because it was not implemented, and it was as if there was no death penalty provisions under the revised penal. Nandiyan eh. Until, at least, so wala na yung batas. Mukhang tinumba mo na. But it could be re-implemented. Dito ngayon ako, humihingi ako na ibalik yung death penalty at deterrence. And hindi kasi nila sinasabi yan eh. Retribution. Deterrence, baka ma-discourage ka, pero pagka nagkamali ka, you pay. And that is retribution. Magbayad ka sa kasalanan mo. Bakit ka Ngayon, rape with homicide, nakakalabas. They can always threaten the witnesses. Ganito nga, sinasabi ko. Pati ang pulis. Commit crimes, dyan sa EDSA, harap-harapan, nag-kidnap ng tao, anak ka ng, para naman siniswerte talaga. Let's say kayo. Inaabuso ninyo ang Pilipinas, and I will not go for it. Yan sila, even the heinous crime. If they commit it, nawawala lang yan sila. Then sasabihin nila na nag-iwol na, but he's just there. He's not being arrested because he's police officer. Or because kabaro nila, o gano'n. So napile yung kaso, pagtawag ng testigo, wala. So yung kaso, matabi muna, archive. In the meantime, itong mga gago, nagkakiramdam lang yan siya. If the witness is already dead, if the witness is transferred to other places, if the witness cannot be located because he has paid the server. I was doing trial work. Nagpo-prosecutor ako 10 years. Babayaran ng server, tapos ilagay cannot be located or have transferred residence. Kaya pagdating niya, malaman niya yung ganon, ayos na, he appears suddenly before the judge. Surrender yan. Your Honor, my client would like his realization about his, mga melodramatics. He's now ready to face the consequences of the act. Murder, kidnapping. Okay? He is, if non-bailable, is sent to a penal institution somewhere. Diyan lang yan siya. The next day, trial. Abogado, Your Honor, we are ready. That is why we surrendered because we expect justice immediately. Kung may kasalanan kami, pakulong na kaagad, Your Honor. Ready kami for trial. Pagdating ang server, Piskal, prosecutor, ready? Your Honor, I am sorry to inform the court that I have no witness at this time. Why? Your Honor, the service of the summons is he cannot be located. Walang gagong piskal sa Pilipinas maglabas sa opisina niya, maghanap ng testigos niya. Walang gagong pulis utusan mo na hanapin mo yan. I order for the arrest. In the meantime, ako sabihin ko, if my witness will not appear, I will move for his arrest. And then I will ask the judge, maghintay ka, judge, kasi hinahanap ko pa yung witness ko. But on the third postponement, Piskal, ready? Your Honor, I'm not ready, Your Honor. Why? Same answer, Your Honor. They will invoke, Your Honor, sabi ng defense, I move to dismiss the case because my client has been deprived of speedy trial, which is guaranteed under the Constitution. The judge cannot do anything. And a dismissal because there are no witnesses or there is no witness is a dismissal with prejudice, meaning to say you cannot file the case anymore. Anong gawin ko? Non-fiscal ako. I just can really bite my tongue. Ngayon, isipin mo ako ngayon, kung ganunin mo ang korte, ganunin mo ako, ganunin mo ang bayan, ano mangyari sa iyo? Mamili kayo. Mamili kayo. Huwag ninyong lukuhin ang bayan sa panahon ko kasi hindi ako papayag. That goes for all. Criminality, hanggang ngayon hindi pa makuha. So, nandito yung ating Director General, yung kidnapping, yung mga karnapping. Ito si Evangelista, yung ardent na sabak ngayon. Ito yung tatay na nag-drive doon sa kasa ng kotse. May-ari man siya, anak niya. Diretso-diretso na kinarnap, sinunog pa yung katawan. Bakit mo ba ganunin kung patay mo na yung tao? Bakit mo susunugin? Kung ilantad mo lang na dyan, bakit mo? Why do you? Itong mga Chinese community, time and again, about siguro mga 42, 43, I do not know. But I'm sure over 40. Kidnap, anak, bata, magbayad, ransom, wala na. Sige pa rin, hingi. Yung pala, wala na talaga. Pero sa Davao, sabihin ko sa inyo totoo, lahat ng kidnap doon, patay. Hindi ko kayo tinatakot. You go and check the records. Lahat ng kidnap sa Davao, patay. Hindi ako nagtatakot. I'm not addressing myself to the human rights. All I care. I said, I'm ready to go down. I'm ready to stake my honor and even my life. Stop. Then we have the corruption in government. Again, it has to stop. Decades of corruption. Wala na talaga ang tao mapunta.